Hi Dad, I finally got round to doing a wee video of the garden. It keeps threatening to rain today, but not yet. So that's just a wee look round there. Stuck a fire on, which is a wee bit smoky. Oh, big flame. So I come out the back door, and this is my screen of trees, which that's from your back hedge at Stanley. And a wee beech tree from Stanley, and another one from the back hedge, a couple of cherry trees that grew from pips from Asda cherries, a horse chestnut that grew from a conker, I think. Down here, that's the one you got free with your maple, which is lovely. It's got white blossom and then the leaves come. And that is the plant from Glenbogle, the second year, which I think is called Brunnera. Lovely heart-shaped leaves, no flowers as yet. And we have 3 free seats from B&Q. One is a bird bath, which they love. And that watering can is from the cottage, mini watering can. I think the bucket is from the cottage as well. And that's lavender that Maria gave me. And Great Northern Diver sitting there on a pallet. I got that for Paul. I had to glue his head back on. He's quite old. And that's the Grolsch ice bucket from the house, which the barman gave to Paul. And he put holes in the bottom and made a planter. That's my mug. Hula hoop, tripod, various stones and ivy, and that's the garden seat, which has been patched up rustically over the years, but still perfectly good seat. That's a camping chair I got from Gillian. And we have Maz Mint, we have Globeburn geranium, another Globeburn geranium, a Billy Joel CD clock on the wall, always at 9 o'clock. Kerry japonica, which is just about past now, the flowering. It's fairly grown since you gave me it. Mr. Heron. That's some sweet peas there, which hopefully will grow up that pole. And that's Glenbogle number 1, which hasn't flowered. I quite like it though. I think they saw me coming. And Lychnis, which badly needs split, which I'll do after it's flowered. And we have the vine from Stanley. That was one of Paul's favourites because the colour, he loved the colour. And we've got hanging baskets with nasturtiums, lots of nasturtiums, lots of leaves, but I'm sure flowers will follow. And then we've got lots of sea glassy stuff, etc., hanging on the line. And that's the heart I got from Hannah. I got that when I was 40, when I went to visit them in America. And the Aberdeen weather has taken its toll. I've had to patch it up and fix it. But I obviously preferred being in Texas, but still there. Sun coming out now. We've got forget-me-nots, sedum, hydrangea, montbretia, fried eggplant, more stuff hanging, and that's my wee wine rack feature. That's my bird bath, though they prefer the plastic seat. Some bluebells in there. I didn't drink all that wine, by the way. That's lots and lots of years of fire parties. And it's all a bit wild in that corner. Buddleia. And just a small burn going because I only had a few sticks. And we have here just ivy and lots of big trees, sycamore, and I don't know if you can see the top of that one, but that's from your hedge in Stanley. That's the trunk behind that driftwood. That's the hut the Honda should not have been in. That's my lovely horse-shaped driftwood from Buckie Beach. And more driftwood from Buckie Beach and a laurel. And this is my wee dark corner. Another seat made from wine bottles and plank and pots. And so that's when we look out of here, that's how it looks. And going under all the bird feeders, and this is the heap of a corner I need to sort out with a Pyrrhus and a Roddy about to flower. But that all needs desperately sorted, which I will do. And that's where my blue tits live. There's a trowel hanging on a tree. That's the ash tree, which is quite big. And we've got the fern from Stanley, which has sprouted suddenly. Azalea, which is covered in buds now. Got nothing last year, so I think it's going to make up for it this year. That's a big tree that Paul's dad gave us that when it was about 4 feet. And he said it wouldn't grow much more, but it has. That's the wee Christmas tree that I bought with Ma about 16 years ago. It's sort of growing around that pole. It'll hopefully cover it eventually. That is fuchsia, nice red fuchsia, which will be stunning when it comes out. Some Cotoneaster horizontalis. That's a pink fuchsia that comes over the wall, which is lovely. It's already, there's flowers there. And round here, there's a snail in the wall. We'll leave him alone. This is Angela's lovely plastic shed. We'll not dwell on that. Neighbour's lovely window. And then we come back to the good bit. This is my tools. And that's my new loppers. There, they've been brilliant. Couldn't have done without them. And back to my trees. So I don't think I've missed anything important. That's my fire out nearly already. This is my wee bit in here where this is where I phone you from usually, if it's weather permitting. And that is it. So I hope to see your garden very soon. I don't know what Nicola has said today, but I'll watch it later. And see what we're allowed to do. So anyway, I'll probably speak to you tomorrow. I'll try and send this tonight. And I hope it doesn't bore you too much, or maybe be a good for putting you to sleep. That's wild garlic over there. I forgot about that. I like the flowers in it. Haven't eaten any yet, but I might. Okay, so that is the garden as it is just now. Hopefully a bit more colourful soon. Okay, bye just now.